Jeffrey Anderson, the official, ready to toss it up. And off we go on a Tuesday night. All right, so I mentioned it. You've got the top two tempo teams in the Big Ten, Rob, so there could be a lot of points put up tonight.
Well, I know.
Just July. January 11th, they're shooting just 26% from downtown.
Well, baseball season's soon. I know you're hoping for. And you got to step up to the plate and make them. And you look at what the starters, they've been in most of their games the last 9 without Owen Freeman.
Once again, trying to get into the paint, and it works. Avicic has the first 4.
No block out there. Illinois has been out-rebounded in 3 straight games. They have to be better on the glass tonight.
And that one finally bounces for the sophomore, Seydou Traore.
You know, honestly, that's how Oregon had to feel when Illinois went out there and played their best game of the season. It's just one of those things where when that gets going, good luck stopping it.
Dix tried to save it, but he saved it to Illinois. What a pass! Boswell finding Trey White.
Team is top 25 nationally in turnovers per game.
Boswell has the size, and he takes advantage.
It's amazing. If you just cut to score, good.
Yeah, but the rebounding, that's where they were the top rebounding team in the country, and then they really have changed their tune the last few.
What a rebound there.
There's Dembele again.
Just a
good-sized kid, 6'8", just below 260. Ivicic from the elbow. Will Riley turns the corner. Hayes, count it, and the foul.
How about the hesitation move right there by Will Riley? I mean, he totally freezes Ladji Dembele. Big deal. You don't have Ivicic in the lineup for Illinois. That's a big deal. It's all about how you, I guess, respond to that. This is certainly one of those games. How does Illinois come back?
That's a good response on that possession for Iowa.
See if Iowa does a better job at taking away the middle. When they go 2-3 zone, you can't just throw it in there to Ivicic and think he's not going to make that shot.
He hits it again. There's Josh Dix. Such a quick release, but a miss.
See if Iowa goes to those flare screens. I mentioned the Duke game, how it was a bit of a struggle. Iowa likes to set a lot of them.
And Ivicic already has 11. Driving in, Trey White.
Finding the open man and another look at the rim.
A 7-0 Illinois run, already up 13. Harding to Dembele, and he stops the run. Yakachonis lines it up. The rebound comes down to Traore.
Yakachonis now 2 of his last 15 from the three-point line.
Speaking, trying to keep Iowa close here early. Boswell, he likes his size advantage. No whistle. Wide open, Trey White buries it. He injures that ankle like you mentioned, and then he gets the flu. So it was a 1-2-3 punch. Yakachonis, scoreless so far. Nice spin. How did he get that to go?
I love it.
That hit Josh Dix.
He's heating up Peyton Sandfort. Sandfort just doesn't look comfortable.
Can Josh Dix get going? Maybe that will jumpstart him. Harding pushes. This is Price Sandfort. Back to Harding. And the Illinois native, former Illinois Mr. Basketball Brock Harding from downtown. Sandfort lobbed it, but nobody was home. It fell to Bronzo, and he lays it in. I think that's a good recipe for them.
I think it's always a good recipe for Iowa. They are always looking to run.
Again, the top 2 tempos in the conference, and they beat the defense back. Sandfort, the trailer. Kingsbury, former walk-on with the offensive rebound. And Harding right to the rim. It's an 11-0 run.
So much. Illinois.
Yes, Illinois. That too. Ivicic getting inside, spinning, and he stops the drought.
Good slip.
Braun, and he throws it down. It's poster time at Champaign.
Really well done.
He had a great game against Oregon last week. Starting to put in some good minutes for Fran McCaffrey. Here he is defending Ivicic, but Ivicic just over the top. That was just the 5th foul in the game. Both Illinois fouls whistled against Trey White.
And beat some of the better or more talented teams in this league. Those 2 guys have got to play at such a high level. but they've gotten contributions from a lot of other guys here in this first half. Giving up a lot of size, but he's a tough kid.
That's number 14 in gray, and a guy who in his career has hardly played at all. Boswell, good find. Yakachonis buries it. Illinois got out to that 24-11 lead, but since then Iowa has settled in, and they continue to settle in.
There's that.
Illini trying to stop that 3-game skid and get their 18th win of the season.
Good cut.
And a finish and a pretty nice pass from Avicic.
Just defensive possession there by the big fella.
This is as good as he's looked in a couple weeks. Boswell, nice finish.
Shocked to see that call, honestly. Even though I think by rule it probably is the right one. He's continued to be a guy that plays a lot of minutes for this team.
And again, he's from this state, Moline, Illinois. And a finish inside. Riley up top, Yakachonis. He eyes the shot clock. Step back, 3, short. Long rebound. Ooh, heavy collision there. He knows that's his trademark. You run that Twitter account, don't you, Ron? I do. Okay. Boswell up and in. He will set the table. Sanford contested down inside. DeBella got to put it up. Left it short. Final seconds. How about Avicic, three-quarter court? Oh, my. The big fella, the 7-footer, almost hit it. With all those teams added from the West Coast.
For Iowa, too, loading up. Make Illinois prove they can make some threes with the struggles they've had. Great cut by Riley, and there's that particularly. They were looking to attack him, and he did his job.
And that was a little bit of an issue for him against Duke. He got bounced around in Riley a little bit.
Duke's got grown men.
They do.
That was crazy.
Riley a little bit.
Duke's got grown men.
They do.
That was crazy.
Avicic is a grown man tonight, 17. If they can take advantage, they go right into bronze. Well executed by the Hawkeyes.
He's got Counts bringing the physicality.
There's another backdoor cut. They've had success with that. A higher level, and now with that Owen Freeman hand injury, big playing time increase for the...
It's amazing when you see the variety of ways you can make it to the Big Ten.
Think about Avicic last year playing pro overseas for 3 years in Montenegro. Trey White knocks down a 3 in the corner. They left him. And the Illinois native buries a triple. Good pass and another good pass. And Riley finally gets one to drop.
Game 28 to continue to feel that way, but great ball movement, playing the right way, you get a good look.
And Dick's got a good look, and he is a good mid-range shooter.
Big Ten tournament implications. On top of the fact that UCLA is looking to better their seed and Purdue's just trying to find their way. But when you're trying to be in that double bye conversation, which is, and then just in terms of winning the Big Ten tournament, getting some more quad one wins, that Johnson is a monster on the glass on both ends.
Yeah, just a huge loss with that broken wrist in that Michigan State game. That one rattles down. And here comes Boswell. Yakachonis stops, fades, and has. Largest lead of the night for Illinois. And a timeout taken by Iowa. And 2 for Ladji Dembele, now fulfilling his college hoop streak. Guy who speaks 5 languages just like you, Rob.
Okay. I speak 1. You just don't have the size or the rim protection. Freeman's top 10 in blocks. Bottom 3 teams don't make it. There's just the depth of this conference. It's going to be awesome. Just you think about the NCAA tournament. But the concern for Maryland is if somebody gets hurt or you get in foul trouble, you're in a world of hurt too.
But for Michigan State, boy, Jace Richardson is playing at another level the last couple. Well, it's the largest lead right now for Illinois. Iowa still 11 and change to go here. Price Sanford with a little baseline shot. And his brother Peyton will be done after this year, but Price still a couple years left.
What a fake.
That was pretty for EV.
Pretty little dream shake. Dembele not even close.
He's got 19 now as a big man. Great look for Josh Dix, and he knocks it down. Boswell right to the rim. He's done that about 3.
To get to that paint.
Yeah, he and Trey Gibbs Longhorn, two guys Brad Underwood said, we want them to get downhill, get in the paint. Now Josh Dix heating up a bit. Filling up 3 games over 25 this year for Josh Dix.
Efficiency is off the charts. He's one of the more efficient, high-usage players that we have. They have every opportunity, just can't shut the door.
And Oregon goes to Wisconsin and gets a big upset there.
A road trip for them.
That was unbelievable, that finish. Jonas!
Coming in that Wisconsin game, need him to be a shot maker. That's what he's on the floor for.
And there he saved it. And up ahead, Jonas leaves it for Riley. Harding, left hand up and in. Harding, the littlest guy on the floor with a rebound. He's showcasing everything right now.
You compared your own body to Kylan Boswell,
but that was a joke.
But maybe back when you were playing NBA 2K5, creating your own player, that's when you would have been looking like Kylan Boswell's body.
Everybody on the deck. I think I look more like Gumby.
Outside of that little stretch where Illinois' transition defense really kind of falters, they've been pretty good on that end of the floor.
Able to beat the press here. Nice spin by Trey White. Wow. How about that sequence for the junior from Dallas? Iowa quickly the other way. You know, Drake follows him on Instagram and moves like that, or why? He's also saying, hey, I'm 6 foot 165. This guy's over 7 feet tall. This is the front end.
He just yelled ball don't lie.
Sanford, top of the arc three.
Just all the things that he does. He's a paint presence. He can score it down there. He's second in the league in points in the paint. Throwing the ball can get you a basket on nights you're not shooting it as well. Sanford's off. There's just so much pressure on Josh Dix and Peyton Sanford to play.
There's a couple. Tajo looks like he could play light in.
You got Kylan Boswell out there.
Harding will not probably. Kingsbury drives down the lane, tries to drop it off. And then he fights for the offensive rebound.
Those glue guys, man. He's out there to make hustle plays.
His dad was a great three-point shooter at Iowa, and there is his son.
One of those dudes that is going to get after it in practice every time you're out there. Honestly, the walk-ons are huge for these programs. They really are.
And they don't get a lot.
You're golfing in the summer. I hate that.
Well, you're always taking cheap shots at your friends.
That's not true.
Really feel
only
bad.
you and Boggers.
Oh, nice behind the back. Vicic is up over 20 now. Into the shot clock here. Oh, my.
Oh, wow.
And Boswell from midcourt with a Steph Curry style up over the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Brad Underwood, Illinois, Sunday going to Ann Arbor to take on Michigan, but they